If the Paul brothers know one thing, it's how to keep their name in the headlines at all times, be it because of their obnoxious lifestyle, their diss tracks that put rap music to shame, or just their pretentious takes on just about anything. And yet again, Jake Paul has made some claims that have caught everyone's attention. To know what he had to say, keep watching. First up, Floyd Mayweather's match with Logan Paul. The 50-0 undefeated boxer fought a match with Jake's elder brother a few months ago, which also happened to be his comeback match since 2017. Of course, since this was his comeback match after such a long while, and it was a match with one of YouTube's biggest personalities, there was a lot of hype around it. A lot of people were surprised as Mayweather would have fought with anyone, so why choose Logan? Well, that's because a match with Paul would help him capitalize on the popularity of these events. It's no secret that Floyd is a master promoter and a shrewd businessman, and Paul himself is no stranger to indulging in tactics that help his popularity. The all-time winner even reportedly said that there are no real fights left for him since he doesn't have anything left to prove to anyone. These matches are just exhibitions for him. We guess this really does make their match a perfect one. However, much to fans' disappointment, after a full 8-round distance, no winner was announced. Up next, a fight breaks out at the Logan and Mayweather's conference. But before the match even happened, Mayweather had already made a new enemy. At the conference of his highly anticipated fight, the younger Paul decided to get the party started a bit early. ESPN and other outlets were able to capture the moment when a heated argument began between the two, which led to Jake taking Mayweather's money team hat. And how did Mayweather respond? With leaving the YouTuber with a bruised eye and a bloody mouth, of course. It's okay guys, for Jake, we're pretty sure it's every day, bro. No worries. This is also no news to many, because Jake is known for calling out many fighters for a match, much to no avail. But tipping Mayweather's hat might have done the trick because he ended up responding to the ex-Disney Channel star. And now, what did Mayweather have to say to Jake Paul? It looks like Jake might finally have an opponent, because the American boxing promoter has stated that he will fight him, but on one condition. While speaking with YouTuber and author Rob Moore, Mayweather claimed that he would only fight with Paul if he comes down to his weight division in order to have a real fight. He went on to say that he had heard Jake talking about him fighting a real fight, and if he wants one, then Floyd will go down to his real fighting weight class, which is 147 pounds or even 154 pounds. He also told Paul to come down to 154 pounds so that he could see his skills then. Up next, Jake Paul says that he respects Mayweather. While talking to the undisputed lightweight champion Devin Haney on his show BS with Jake Paul, the ex-Viner made some claims that shocked everyone. While talking to his guest, the topic of all-time great athletes came up, and of course, they mentioned Mayweather. Everyone was expecting Paul to mention the drama that went down at the conference, but we were pleasantly surprised when he agreed with Haney and said that he respects Floyd. Right, and taking someone's hat is part of the respect? He went on to say that while he did take his cap, he always talks about how legendary and awesome the fighter is, and if Floyd needed to verify, he could ask anyone in Paul's camp. People were surprised because, let's face it, Jake isn't known for being a respectful, humble being, so this was very off character for him. But right in his next statement, people were assured that it is in fact Paul speaking and he hasn't changed at all. And then Paul claims Mayweather is scared to fight him. Yeah, that's the Jake Paul we know. Right after he stated that he respects Floyd on the other side of things, he went on to say that he knows the former boxer is scared to fight him in a professional bout. Bold claims, but coming from someone whose whole career has been built on controversies, it's what we expected. It has been reported that Floyd has officially hung his gloves up after his victorious match against Conor McGregor in 2017, and all the matches he played afterward were exhibition fights. And if he does end up fighting Jake, it would have to be a professional fight, which we're sure Mayweather won't be interested in playing. It's obvious that he doesn't have anything left to prove, but Paul does. And if the younger Paul wants help from him, we doubt his past interactions have helped him make it to Mayweather's good books. This is why we get to see him resort to petty ways to instigate a fight, something that we've been seeing Jake do for most of his boxing career, most of which have done nothing for him, as he hasn't really been able to get a fight from that method. So finally, will the much anticipated fight actually happen? While Mayweather has not responded to Paul's recent claims, it does look like it's highly unlikely that the fight will happen. After he had punched Jake at the conference, he had gone on to say that he could fight both the Paul brothers in one night and win against them both, but his promoter dismissed that idea. And while talking to TMZ, stated that while realistically it is possible that he could fight both brothers, from a business standpoint, it's a big no from him. Paul's 5-0 streak is nothing against Mayweather's 50-0, so we get why his promoter sees this match as nothing but another attention-seeking antic of the Paul brothers. Apart from that, the YouTuber hasn't competed with anyone close to Floyd's level yet. He has only defeated basketball player Nate Robinson, MMA fighters Ben Askren and Tyron Woodley, and YouTuber Anderson Gibb. With Mayweather's record of holding world titles in 5 different weight classes, we can assume that this match won't be happening. Looks like the Jake Paul diss did make points when they said, "Can't spell the Pauls without the L, they always lose." Now, in other related news, first up, Jake Paul mocks Kamaru Usman. Kamaru Usman's defeat against Leon Edwards shocked everyone, and Jake, of course, had his 2 cents to give. Usman was playing well in the match and was heading towards victory, but that was before Leon landed a head kick that resulted in the Nigerian-American professional boxer falling unconscious and losing his UFC title. Paul then took to social media and, in true Jake Paul fashion, posted a Photoshop picture of him choking out Usman. He didn't stop there and went on to post a video on his Instagram account that showed the UFC star unconscious with a dummy in his mouth. The video was captioned, "I love nap time." We have to say, that's a new low for the American social media star. And then Jake Paul calls Tyson Fury Fury a drunk pirate. It was reported that Tyson will be retiring from the UFC, but now it appears that he's changed his mind and is ready to take on Alexander Usyk for 4 heavyweight world titles. It was after Joshua lost against Usyk that Fury responded in a now-deleted video and stated that this is the second time he's seen Joshua lose to Usyk, and if he wants those belts back, he can win them against the Ukrainian player. He went on to say it's gonna cost him though, so he should get his checkbook out. The video was immediately deleted, and he took to Twitter and called the Gypsy King a drunk pirate. But this isn't the first time the two have been caught beefing. Tyson had placed a $1 million bet with Paul in the past about the outcome of a fight that Paul had tried arranging. The YouTuber had tried to arrange a fight between Paul and Fury's brother Tommy, but he got banned from the US and it could not happen. Fury has yet to respond to Jake's tweet, that is, if he intends on responding. And finally, Jake offers $250,000 to Heat star Jimmy Butler. What did we say about him always being in the news? While the Miami Heat forward was already grabbing people's attention with his funky new hairdo, Paul decided to take things a step further and offered him $250,000 if he kept the hairdo for the entire season. Butler posted a video of his hair extensions weeks ago, and it had fans conflicted. Kyle Lowry, the Heat point guard, made it evident that he was not a fan of the new look, and he made it clear when he was featured on Vince Carter's podcast. He went on to say that he had gotten a glimpse of the dreads on FaceTime and was shocked, to which Paul replied that he thinks the new hairdo is fire. With the hair getting a lot of attention, it's still clear that Butler is just looking forward to continuing his production from the previous season. That's a wrap for this video. What do you think about Jake Paul's claims? Let us know in the comments below. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. See you in the next one.